welcome back to my channel. I'm Sarah Pavan.
And I'm Adam.
And today we're watching Demon Slayer. We don't know if it's season 2.
Episode 8.
We don't know if it's season 2, episode 8, if it's season 2, episode 1, if it's what's happening.
3, episode 1?
Yeah. I'm gonna call it season 2, episode 8 of Demon Slayer, called Sound Hashira Tengen Uzui. I probably said that wrong, but you get the idea.
That was actually impressive.
Thanks. Yeah, somebody let us know what season/episode this is, because I'm getting mixed information from my research. We have just completed the Mugen Train arc, both the movie, and we decided to watch the episodes as well for good measure. I'm very glad we watched both.
I'm still mourning.
I almost said that I am recovered, but I am still in mourning. R.I.P. Rengoku. He wherever he is.
We need to get a little statue.
We need to make a shrine.
Yeah.
A shrine of Rengoku, so we can just like have him with us forever and ever, because his time with us was way too short.
I'm not really a things buyer, but I think I would buy some Rengoku merch.
He is so sweet, and I think that you're him.
I don't think
he is your Demon Slayer doppelganger.
I don't think I would have the stones and courage that he had. No, that's
love him
that's
to bits.
incredible.
I'm gonna miss him a lot. He won us over immediately.
And he was a foodie. Like to top it off.
That arc was outstanding.
My instinct is it's downhill from here. I don't know how you.
Okay, because I was gonna say it's just gonna get better and better.
Well, I don't know how you top that.
Fair.
I feel like that's just one of those things that they did. Everything came together. The story was incredible. It drew you in. The animation was unbelievable. The music, the character, like, I don't know if you can, I don't know how you follow that up.
Well, we're gonna find out. I might be slightly angry at the Sound Hashira for a while. Nothing, for no reason of theirs, but like, I'm gonna miss Rengoku for a bit. So, let's do this. Entertainment arc, or the district arc. episode TBD. Here we go. It's coming right now. Oh, this is a replay. No, my nightmare again.
This is torture.
Yeah, I don't need to keep reliving this. It's too much.
Rengoku-san. Rengoku-san.
俺は俺の責務を全うする。ここにいる者は誰も死なせない。炎の呼吸。奥義。心を燃やせ。
You're a cheater.
hitting us yet again. If this crow doesn't give them a second to just be sad before sending them somewhere else, I'm gonna be real upset. Let's get Tanjiro's abdomen looked after, please. My heart is racing. I feel so much anxiety right now.
I think it should have been somebody other than a crow.
That's what I was thinking.
I feel like the master should have delivered that news himself. I will say, at that point, I was thinking he's lost another sword.
I was thinking the same thing. The guy's gonna be so mad.
Yeah. That's the best thing you can do.
No idea what's happening here.
Totally just along for the ride at this point.
I'm intrigued.
Part of me thinks this kid is either going to be a demon or the master as a young kid.
Oh.
Oh, you have to sign that out.
It's a bookstore, or buy it. Or maybe it's Kabutsujimu's Zon disguised. So sure about that.
毎日楽しくてね、幸せですわ。優しい子なんですよ。使用人にまで気配りしてくれてね。 あの年のことは思えないくらい物腰も柔らかで。
血のつながりはなくとも親子の情は通うもの。私の後はあの子に継がせますよ。羨ましいな。うちのバカ息子と取り替えてほしいくらいだ。よくできた子です、本当に。ただ皮膚の病にかかっていまして、昼間は外に。
Well.
まあかわいそうに。
その特効薬もね、うちの会社で作れたらと思っているんです。一日でも早く。
Yeah, skin condition.
Akaza.
ご報告に参りました。無惨様。
Oh,
You
baby!
were right.
Ah.
例のものは見つけたのか。調べましたが確かな情報はなく、存在も確認できず、青い彼岸花は見つかりませんでした。
Blue spider lily.
で、無惨様のご期待に応えられるよう、これか
My
らの
heart
尽
rate
力を
just went up so much.
ご命令通り柱の一人は始末してまいりましたので、ご安心くださいますよ。お前は何か思い違いをしているようだな、赤座。たかが柱、それを始末したから何だというのか。鬼が人間に勝つのは当然。
Because he got a little scared of the sun.
まさか柱でもない剣士から一撃を受けるとは、上限の3も落ちたものだな。
Okay, so to answer my question, he sent him there because he just happened to be nearby. Here I was expecting something nefarious, but it was just a matter of logistics and convenience. Great. What are you thinking?
I don't have enough to know what's going on yet. I'm still soaking it in. He's definitely looking for something.
Yes.
Some sort of... I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's a formula to allow him to walk.
No, it's the
in
blue
light.
spider lily.
Yes, but...
So we bought that plant book.
Right. My guess is he's trying to formulate a way to be in the light.
It's interesting to see the different forms he chooses to take. Why did he choose to show himself to this particular family? Obviously the guy's a pharmacist or something like that, so maybe he's gonna try to do some magic pill or magic formula. So basically, yeah. I think your prediction is on point as always.
You got the moves on one.
Woo! When he was saying Akaza 3 times, guess what I was thinking?
Beetlejuice.
Yes! Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice! And then I expected him to blow up after the 3rd time.
Pretty close. His face almost exploded.
His face is... There seems to be a lot of pressure building, so maybe his head's gonna pop, but that's all I can think about.
Maybe he'll kill off all of the upper demons and there'll be none left.
Everybody just disappoints him so much that he ends up like just solo.
Dead.
大きな音がしたけど、 大丈夫かい？
There's got to be some resentment there
Yeah.
to Muzan. He does a pretty good job of attracting very strong targets to dislike him.
That is graphic.
It's kind of creepy that he's a kid.
Uh-huh. Oh my. R.I.P. I thought he was just gonna go for one. Why not take the whole plate?
Stealth mode. It's good training.
Back at Lady Kosho's place.
落ち込んだりダメかもしれないって思っちゃうことあるんだな。そりゃそうだよな。
Is he bringing those to
煉獄さん
Tanjiro?
みたいな鍛え抜かれた音がする人でさえ死んじゃったんだからな。
Can't believe that was a dream.
I know, I'm really
悲しいし。
upset about that.
取り乱すよな。伊之助だってギャン泣きだった。いっぱい悔しかったんだろうな。どんな強そうな人だって苦しいことや悲しいことがあるんだよな。
Sometimes more than other people because they hide it.
ずーっとうずくまってたって仕方ないから。傷
Is
つ
he
い
gonna
た
bring them
心を
back? Is it
叩いて
Zenitsu's
叩いて
time to
立ち上がる
shine?
煉獄さんもきっとそういう人だったはず。そういう音の人だった。ちょっと風変わりだったけど強くて優しい音だっ
Oh
た。
right, he's
like
more
that.
sensitive to sound and Tanjiro to
Tanjiro.
smell.
こっそりまんじゅうもらってきたから食おうぜ。
He's getting head by a lot.
Oh my gosh, that is violent.
いや全然大丈夫。
I can relate to that.
どうしたの？
焦点が大丈夫じゃないです。本当にごめんなさい。炭治郎さんがどこにもいなくって。炭治郎さん傷が治ってないのに鍛錬なさってて、忍様もピキピキなさってて、安静にって言われてるのに。
あれの傷かなり深かったんだよね。バカなの。
Let's not overdo it, dude. I mean, he probably wants to go talk to his brother and dad.
煉獄さんのカラ
Well,
ス
even,
ありがとう。
I mean, how do you take a rest when
煉獄さんの
Rengoku
意を
has
組んで案内して
tasked
く
you
れている。
with that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I definitely understand why he's.
Yeah. I thought he was like training, but it's like, okay, if you have to go talk to his family, I get it. Oh.
千次郎くん？煉獄京次郎さんの訃報はお聞きでしょうか。京次郎さんからお父上と千次郎さんへの言葉を預かりましたのでお伝えに参りました。兄から兄のことはすでに承知しておりますが、
No, you don't.
大丈夫ですか？あなた顔が真っ青で
We're
すよ。
just bleeding out under here.
やめろ。どうせくだらんことを言い残しているんだろう。大した才能もないのに剣士などなるからだ。だから死ぬんだ。くだらない。
Well,
愚かな
Tanjiro's
息子だ
gonna
京
lose
次郎は。
his mind in a second.
人間の能力は生まれた時から
I mean,
決
he's
ま
so
ってる。
really ripped.
才能のある者はごく一部。あとは有象無象。何の価値もないちりやくただ。京次郎もそうだ。 大した才能はなかった。死ぬに決まってるだろう。千次郎、葬式は終わったんだ。いつまでもしみったれた顔をするな。
ちょっと、あまりにもひどい言い方だ。そんな風に言うのはやめてください。
なんだお前は。出て行け。うちの敷居をまたぐな。
俺は鬼殺隊の。
Or he recognized the earrings. They're dad's.
そうか。お前、火の呼吸の使い手だな。
Sun breathing.
そうだろう。
火の呼吸？何のことですか？早い。素人の動きじゃないぞ。父上、やめてください。その人の顔を見てください。具合が悪いんですよ。
うるさい、黙れ。
いい加減にしろ、この人でなせ。
Just wait till you see what I have in my backpack.
何なんだあんたは。命を落とした我が子を侮辱して殴って何がしたいんだ。
お前、俺たちのことをバカにしているだろう。
どうしてそうなるんだ。何を言ってるのかわからない。言いがかりだ。
お前が火の呼吸の使い手だからだ。その耳飾りを俺は知ってる。書いてやった。
So he did read them.
Yeah.
He did read the book.
His father did. That's what he said.
Oh, I thought he said, I don't think my father read them.
No,
to
he
read
said
them.
I didn't read them, but my father did.
最強の見業。そして全ての呼吸は火の呼吸の派生。全ての呼吸が火の呼吸の
The first breathing technique. Sun breathing.
Your mind's blown.
Well, isn't yours?
You knew there was something in that.
He wanted to understand about the Hinokami. Turns out,
Is the original.
the original.
This is gonna get spicy before it gets unspicy.
And all he had to do was look at those earrings and he knew.
Oh, there's history
There's
there.
history there.
And it doesn't seem good.
Oh my gosh. Or is Tanjiro's lineage from the original Demon Slayers?
I mean, didn't you call him the OG? Oh no, you called him a generational talent.
Generational
A GT, not an OG.
GT. Did you see this coming? If you say yes, I'm gonna barf.
No, like, not in this specific instance, but you knew when he was watching his dad dance and then the fact that he did it, that wasn't just gonna go away. That was gonna come around again somewhere.
Yeah, but did I ever think that A, it would be called sun breathing? It's like, and B, that it was the original breathing technique?
No.
We are going in the Wayback Machine here, and Mr. Rengoku is not happy. Is his first name Rengoku or last name? Regardless.
I think Rengoku's his last name.
Wow.
Let's find out.
遠いに過ぎない。火の呼吸の猿間に押し、劣化した呼吸だ。火も水も風も全てが。
どういうことだ。
Think about
う
it.
ちは代々炭焼きだ。家系図もある。火の呼吸。火の神神楽。いや、それよりも。そんなことよりも。
火の呼吸の使い手だからといって調子に乗るなよ小僧。
乗れるわけないだろうが。今俺が自分の弱さにどれだけ打ちのめされてると思ってんだ。このクソジジイ。危ない。父 煉獄さんの悪口言うな。あと柱です。やめてください。
I mean, I'll tell you that I
I'm
did see
shocked that he
coming.
didn't deduce that.
もし日の神神楽が火の呼吸だったなら、なんであの時煉獄さんを助けられなかった。
Because you don't know it yet.
Yeah, you can't do something you don't know.
なんでだ。
This might unlock it.
You're gonna beat up a little kid?
I mean, in fairness, he started it.
It's a solid headbutt as always.
I wonder if the first form of sun breathing is a headbutt.
Adam,
Use
you're
it.
not funny. Like, no, we all have our roles here. Yours is not to be funny. Yours is to make predictions. Yours is to be nice. Yours is to give me something like rational to think about.
Or to
My
butcher-
job
or
is
to
to be
butcher names so
crazy,
that you can-
but also funny.
Oh, I thought that was a good one.
And butcher names. That's also your job. I'm sorry. When Rengoku was like, "Oh yeah, the original papers, blah blah blah. My father has them." What did you think his father was?
Yeah, I mean that was a gross oversight on his part. Rengoku said he came from a line of Fire Hashira. I'm sorry, you don't. If you have that kind of training, it doesn't matter how old you get. You're still able to whoop somebody who doesn't know what they're doing. Well, you hear about stories like that all the time, where some punks pick on some older gentleman on the street who turns out to be like a former boxer, and he just lays the waste to them.
I would love to
I
see that.
love those stories,
I love that.
quite frankly.
やってしまった。お茶です。どうぞ。ありがとう。ごめんね、本当に。お父さん頭ついちゃって。
He deserved it.
大丈夫だった？大丈夫だと思います。
He's like, "Thank you for doing that."
お酒を買いに出かけていったので。そっか。ありがとうございます。すっきりしました。兄を悪く言われても、僕は口答えすらできなかった。
Somebody finally stood up to him.
兄はどのような最後だったのでしょうか。
Is he drunk or concussed?
Maybe both. If we have to see those moments again, I don't think I'm amazed.
No, I can't again.
兄は最後まで立派に。
Yes.
ありがとうございます。
That probably meant a lot to him to know that.
力を及ばず申し訳ありません。気になさらないでください。兄もきっとそう言いましたよね。父がよく見ていた書物には心当たりがありまして、これではないかと思うのですが。ありがとうございます。炭治郎さんが知りたいことは書かれているでしょうか。これは。
It's gonna be the earrings.
これは。ズタズタだ。
Not what I was expecting.
I was thinking there would be some clues.
いいえ、そんなはずはないです。歴代縁柱の書は大切に保管されているものですから、おそらく父が破いたのだと思います。申し訳ありません。いいえ、千次郎さんのせいではないです。どうか気になさらず。わざわざ足を運んでいただいたのに、
No.
日の神神楽や
父の言っていた火の呼吸について結局何も。
大丈夫です。自分がやるべきことは分かっていますので、もっと鍛錬します。
He also came to talk to
前
him.
の手順を知っている日の神神楽ですら俺は使いこなせていないんです。
そうなのですか。
全集中の状態で日の神神楽を使うと体が思ったように動かなくなります。俺の問題です。技に体が追いついてない。全集中の常駐で体力は向上しましたが、それでも足りない。常駐できれば日一日と体力が上昇していくとのことだったけど、一瞬で強くはなれないんです。あの時俺がもっと強かったら、一瞬で煉獄さんを助けられるくらい強くなれる方法があったら。ずっと考えていました。だけどそんな都合のいい方法はない。近道なんてなかった。
There's never any shortcuts to do it right.
今の自分ができる精一杯で前に進む。どんなに苦しくても悔しくても。そして俺は京次郎さんのような強い柱に必ずなります。
兄には継ぐ子がいませんでした。本来なら私が継ぐことなり、柱の控えとして実績を積まなければならなかった。でも私の日輪刀は色が変わりませんでした。ある程度の剣術を身につけないと日輪刀の色は変わらないものですが、どれだけ稽古をつけてもらっても私はダメだった。剣士になるのは諦めます。
Sometimes it's just not meant to be.
それ以外の形で人の役に立てることをし
That's
ます。
a healthy mindset.
縁柱の継承は断たれ、長い歴史に傷がつきますが、
That's a tough legacy to live up to.
許してくれる。
正しいと思う道を進んでください。千次郎さんを悪く言う人がいたら
I'll headbutt them.
俺が頭突きします。
それはやめた方がいいです。歴代縁柱の書は私が修復します。他の書も調べてみます。父にも聞いてみて、何か分かったらカラスを飛ばします。
Well, he made a little
私が
step.
生きています
Yeah.
気をつけてお帰りください。
いいえ、こちらこそありがとうございました。
そうだ、炭治郎さん、これを受け取ってください。兄の日輪刀の唾です。
いただけません。こんな大切なもの俺は。
持っていてほしいんです。きっとあなたを守ってくれます。
ありがとう。
I think that's actually a bigger step because he knows what it's called now and he knows it actually exists and it's outside. Like people outside his family know. It gives you a direction, which I think is massive because you just didn't know before.
I'm not sure that he thought that that's what it was.
I agree.
And he's like, wait, my dad?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So I actually think even though he didn't get the book, he's got a path and somebody who's going to help him research and look for what it is outside of just himself. He's gonna come back.
I sure hope so. And that was very generous of him to share the guard with Tanjiro, because that's like all he has left of his brother, and they were very close, and he respected him so much. To give that to Tanjiro, like...
But I also think, as he said, he didn't have the courage to stand up for his brother, and I think that meant a lot. Oh
yeah. And I think, like, honestly, he seems really young. Like, I'm assuming he's younger than Tanjiro.
Yeah.
To come to the realization that it's just not meant to be for him to be a demon slayer. Like, think of how many siblings have conflict because they want to follow the same path, and one will always be better than the other. And just like all the messiness that creates, for him to have the self-awareness to be like, this just isn't in the cards for me. Like, I need to find something that I can share with the world. Like, wow.
Yeah, I agree. And the fact that Rengoku was supportive of that helps a lot too.
I just feel bad for him leaving him there with the dad.
Yeah, I guess he's simply a piece of work.
Real miserable. Say it anyways.
I'm glad you said it.
Mm-hmm. Don't do it. He's making a difference even. Oh.
Yeah. No, you have a stab wound.
I knew it. I knew he'd be so mad.
And all he needed to do was sleep.
Aoiさんたちがなだめてくれなかったら昼まで続いていたと思う。
おかわりいりませんか？いりませんか？
くれ！葵さん、昨日はありがとう。すみちゃん、きよちゃん、なほちゃんも。
お安いご用です。
鋼塚さんは今どうしてるの？
鋼塚さんなら縁側でみたらし団子を食べていらっしゃいますよ。
How does he eat rice dumplings through that
なん
little
とか
opening?
機嫌も治ったようですよ。
よかった。
みたらし団子は鋼塚さんの大好物なんです。送り出したら買いに行くといいですよ。
Good advice.
Probably need that advice again.
はい、
His track record with
後
swords
で買
isn't
ってお
great.
きますから。
Zenitsu was jacked.
Zenitsu is Okay, they are jacked. It's been 4 months.
俺たちは毎日鍛錬をしながら合間に入る
Whoa!
カラスからの指令に従い、それぞれ鬼を倒しに行った。一人で行く任務の時も善逸はダダをこねなくなった。
Just barely.
ねずこちゃんの髪を一房くれ。頑張るから。伊之助は以前よりなおさらちょとつ猛進に。
骨が砕けるまで走り込みだ。来いお前ら。
一人じゃないことは。もうちょっとだ。
They're like a team.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
幸せなことだと思う。
Look how thick they all got.
Oh yeah.
Thick boys.
Training.
Oh, okay, at least he gave them 4 months. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I love that. Is that a Taisho era umbrella or raincoat?
Right suit.
ねずこ、大丈夫か？雨濡れてないか？
I love her so much.
この辺りに鬼がいるはずなんだ。
I hope it's not a Kaza again.
No chance. Found him.
Oh man.
Spider demon.
Surprise!
ねずこ、行くぞ。
Oh.
しまった。手こずった。人里に降りてしまう。
Is that the demon that's tired?
Yeah.
Oh, ugh.
一体どういう鬼狩りなんだ。
A motivated one,
か
okay.
けてきやがった。
And a demon.
He's like put on some weight though.
ここまでだ。覚悟してくれ。申し訳ないけど。
なめるなよ。カザ。
Big mistake.
全集中。水の呼吸。死の型。
Wow.
打ちしよ。
Is that a new one?
He's getting better. Coming in, taking care of business.
He just needed Nezuko to stretch herself out a little bit, but he's like, I got this. He has the different forms for total concentration breathing now.
Yeah. He's getting a little swagger. He's getting sure of himself.
He's like, I'm jacked. I hate everybody. We know he doesn't hate everybody, but you know what I mean.
It's the phase. It happens.
He is extra motivated. Rengoku is on his shoulder, giving him power. Like, don't mess with him. I think he just leveled up, like,
Yeah, I agree.
significantly.
I would agree.
And Zenitsu clearly also leveled up because he's not even crying when he has to go on missions anymore.
Oh, did you see his arms? He's jacked.
No.
確かに物音がしたんだけど。
I kind of hope we see Inosuke and Zenitsu on a solo
It was
mission.
so fast, so quiet that the family living in the house didn't even notice.
疲れた。禰豆子、もう一息で蝶屋敷に着くからな。
やめてください。離してください。私、
うるせえな。黙っとけ。
やめてください。離してください。任務、命令、忍、上官、葵、奈穂、柱、どうか、命令、どうか、どうか、どうかを投げて決める。
心のままに。
Wait.
What's happening?
地味に引っ張るんじゃねえよ。お前はさっき指令が来てるだろうが。
Wait. Huh?
なんとか言えっての。地味なやつだな。てめえらいい加減にしやがれ。
女の子に何してるんだ。手を離せ。
Oh boy.
いや、群がられている。捕まっ。どっちだ。
Probably should have figured that out first.
Is this for real or is this a game?
バカガキ。
Handbug.
Oh dear. But he's got a big jewel on his head.
大丈夫。
愚か者。俺は元忍びの宇髄天元様だぜ。その界隈では派手に名を馳せた男。
Oh, like this
て
guy.
めえの鼻くそみたいな頭突きを食らうと思うか。
葵さんたちを離せ。この人さらいめ。一体どういうつも
Kind
り
of
だ。
was just silent in the background.
Fist pumping.
てめえらこら。誰に口聞いてんだこら。俺は上官柱だぞこの野郎。
お前を柱とは認めない。
むんじゃねえよ。お前が認めないから何なんだよ。この下っ端が脳みそ爆発してんのか。俺は任務で女の隊員がいるからこいつら
Well, like, ask them.
すぐ子じゃねえやつは胡蝶の許可を取る必要もない。
なほちゃんは隊員じゃないです。隊服着てないでしょ。
じゃあいらね
うわー。なんてことするんだこの人でなし。
落とされました。
え。とりあえずこいつを任務に連れて行く。役に立ちそうもねえが、こんなのでも一応隊員だしな。
人には人の事情があるんだから、無神経にいろいろつき回さないでいただきたい。葵さんを返せ。
ぬるい、ぬるいね。このようなざまで地味にグダグダしているから、鬼殺隊は弱くなっていくんだろうな。
葵さんの代わりに俺たちが行く。
俺たちだと？
Don't you remember me? Oh, I thought he meant him and Nezuko.
That's what I thought.
Oh dang,
I
look at
love
this
that.
entrance! I mean,
He's making progress.
That's a big
He's
step.
making progress.
I mean, he said he needed female members,
Yeah.
but
I feel like he's still gonna take her. She's like a child.
yeah, what just happened?
で、どこ行くんだおっさん。日本一色と欲にまみれたド派手な場所。
I don't really like him.
This guy is gonna take a little longer to get in my good books than Rengoku did.
I hope he dies in 3 episodes.
Instead of 6. Like, he just grabbed those girls like they were his property. Didn't even ask. One of them's like a literal baby, not even part of the Corps.
Didn't even pay attention that she wasn't part of the Corps.
No. And like, they don't belong to you. And then you spank one of them.
And then you say you need females, but end up taking like
3 guys.
He
Seems a little, my first impression is that he seems a little entitled.
yeah.
Not a fan of that trait. I mean, I do love his headband with the diamond, like, things on the side, like, oof. Not a fan. First impression, not a fan.
Rubbed me the wrong way. What were you saying?
I was thinking about the Christina Aguilera song Genie in a Bottle because he has the like bicep cuffs and kind of has that look, and in that song she's like, rub me the right way, and you were just like, rub me the wrong way. You know. Seems like a seedy place.
Seems like his type of place.
That is the kind of place that I was kind of expecting.
I mean, this tracks.
I mean, look at those diamonds though. I can see him being really overwhelmed.
Yeah.
Tanjiro.
You shouldn't let Inosuke be in a place like that. It's just not gonna end well.
I mean,
If you take the mask off.
it could work out in his favor.
Michael's back. Ooh.
I don't know if we should be watching this, but
I didn't know.
I'm like, there's so much time left. I kind of feel like is this like a special ending?
This does seem like it'd be a good place for Zenitsu, though.
Yes.
いよいよ始まりやがったぜ。っていうか、 お前たちで今回の任務本当に大丈夫なんだろうな。
There's 4 of them.
俺はお前たちのことをよく知らねえ。ちょっとそこで自己紹介やってみろ。
じゃあ俺から。名はかまど炭治郎。好きなものはタラの芽。こっちは妹の禰豆子。好きなものはコンペイトウです。
俺の名前は吾妻善逸。好きなものは甘いもの。高級なうなぎなんかも。
そんなこと聞いてんじゃねえ。鬼と戦うにあたって何ができんだって聞いてんだ。遊郭に潜む鬼は強えぞ。
いやー、死にたくないよ。やだ。
死なねえように戦えばいいだろう。
強い鬼にも会いたくない。まだ禰豆子ちゃんと何もしてないのに、そんなの無理。
少し黙ってろ。
俺は橋平伊之助だ。俺の話が聞きたきゃ俺を倒してからにするんだな。
何こいつ偉そうに言ってやがんだ。
なんだと。
今日はここで大将こそこそ噂話。
What?
俺の自己紹介を聞かせてや
A
ろう。
hot mess.
俺は忍びの家系に生まれた。だから幼い頃は忍びとして影に隠れ地味に生きてきたんだ。
嘘だ。
嘘はよくねえぞ。
嘘じゃねえ。そん時の不満が爆発して今はこう派手になったわけだが、もともとその素質があったってことかもな。お前らも任務では派手な活躍を見せんだぞ。
この人からは責任感の強い匂いがする。信頼できる人だ。
Don't care.
Dang it.
何ニヤニヤしてんだお前。次回第2話遊郭潜入。お前らちゃんと仕事すんだぞ。
Overall, I would say pretty slow.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, we can't just forget Rengoku like that. Like, he deserved to have his moment. But, like, tying up all the loose ends and, like, going through all of that stuff, it was like, it dragged a bit for me.
I knew I wasn't gonna like whatever Hashira was in this episode because I'm a loyal guy.
Yeah.
He was my boy.
And nobody was gonna compare to Rengoku.
No. He's got an uphill battle to get into my good books.
Fair. I mean, he definitely did not impress on first meeting. He was questionable.
Right.
Big takeaways were the sun. What was it called?
Breathing.
Sunlight breathing. Is that what it was?
I don't know. I think it was.
Okay.
Well, I think it was just sun breathing.
Okay. So now he knows he has a name for it, and so there's definitely some more history there. So that was a big takeaway for me. Obviously meeting Uzui. I don't know which name he wants to go by. But a new Hashira. That's big. What do you think?
Do you think Rengoku's dad is gonna come around and be helpful?
Yes.
Okay.
You saw the impact that last parting message had on him
Yeah.
right away. He like went to take a drink and immediately put it down. Like, I think that we have not seen the end of the Rengoku clan.
I agree.
I mean, I always love when they go to the Butterfly Mansion, but what were you gonna say?
I was gonna throw out a prediction.
Okay.
I think he's gonna become an honorary member of the Rengoku clan to keep the fire-breathing line alive.
Oh.
I'm just gonna toss that up.
I hate it because you're probably right, and that was bold, and you're probably right. Damn, you're good.
I agree with you. I like the house as well.
More importantly, yeah, I feel like this arc is gonna be spicy.
Do you think it's gonna be an upper demon, or just a strong?
Oh, I think we're for sure gonna continue to see upper demons from now on. There are no like lower ones, so if we want to see some big battles and like more Hashira coming into the picture, I think we're gonna keep seeing upper demons here. So I think this arc, the action is gonna be intense.
I like it.
We are moving along, you guys. We are getting there. The extended episode was a surprise, a 2-for-1.